show about sex. It's about football.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah. The key keeps getting lower,
I
ladies
know,
and gentlemen.
Kenny.
The season moves on.
Oh, man, it's going to be like really low in a
I'm
couple
going to be
weeks.
down to our
Vegas
Vegas fantasy
fantasy.
by the time the season's over at this rate.
God.
I'm Kenny Davidsen.
Hi, guys. I'm Christina Shaw.
Welcome to our Vegas fantasy as we prepare for week 8. We're pretty much in the second half of the regular season of fantasy football, if you can believe that.
No.
It goes really, really, really quick. I sleep less and less.
I can tell in your
And
voice,
you can tell,
Kenny.
and also we're earlier today.
We are.
So it's even more so. But how was your week?
It was really good. It should have been better, obviously. I actually texted Kenny and I said, Kenny, I'm going to go 4-1 this week. I know it. And I should have. I really should have. But I ended up going 3-2, which still isn't bad. But I got beat by a player who did not start 2 of his players.
That's disgusting.
And they beat me because of Carson Wentz.
For the Carson Wentz and Kerryon Johnson. Because you started him and he didn't. He was out in
And
the first
he
quarter.
got hurt. Yeah.
Wow.
There's nothing you can do. I mean, there's nothing I can do.
That
about it.
is the worst feeling. You're up against a player that just forgets to set his lineup and he beats you. That is the worst feeling.
And this is the team that, like, Kenny, like you always say, like, you're going to win this league with this team. Like, you're this team is so good.
Well,
and
I mean,
it is good, but
your
obviously
Your roster is Wentz, Cup, Lockett, Barkley, Melvin Gordon, Kerryon Johnson. Well, now Kerryon's out. So, hey,
stuff happens.
stuff happens, right? So,
How did you do?
How did I do? I went back to 20-15.
Oh, good.
So I'm back to normal.
Okay.
But I lost that heartbreaker. Wentz cost me that last minute.
Ugh.
I had Wentz and Michael Gallup up against Ezekiel Elliott. And I was up by over 20.
Yeah.
And I lost. No,
Yeah.
not up by over 20. I was up by like 15.
But still.
And Gallup and Wentz did nothing, and,
Yeah.
and Zeke beat me on his own.
Well,
and I lost that one.
That's basically what happened in New York.
Yeah.
In the New York League. Because he had
Zeke.
Zeke.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
what-
gross.
that's
And
exactly
they all
what
happen on Sunday night. Like, you're watching it happen. You're watching it unfold. And you're looking at Wentz. You're like, this is not
This
going
is not
well.
good. This is not
right?
good.
Not as bad as Sam Darnold last night.
Oh.
But bad. Like, Wentz was bad. Like, let's not sugarcoat this. And we're going to get into that as we get into our highs and our lows of week 7. Aaron Rodgers came to life in week 7.
He's alive.
He's alive.
6 touchdowns.
1 rushing, right?
1 rushing,
Yeah,
5
thrown.
passing. It's unbelievable.
Good
he had
grief.
a perfect passer rating.
Yeah.
So good for him.
Yep.
And he did this all without Devontae Adams.
He did.
Crazy.
Yeah. Good running backs. They got this figured out there. They're in pretty good shape.
Good for them.
Yes, good for them. Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is a top 10 quarterback
Good for him.
this year. He's a quarterback 1. If you've been streaming Matt Stafford like I have in so many leagues, stop streaming him because you might as well just plug and play him.
Just keep him.
Keep him going. He is a plug and play. You just put him in there and let it go.
I mean, look at all the good receivers he has. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
4 touchdowns. He had 1 interception, but it's okay. It's all right.
And Kirk Cousins is back.
Yes.
Holy cow.
For the last 3 games, he's been back.
Yeah, since they yelled at him,
Good.
right? Because some people just need to be yelled at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good for him.
right? The whole team yells at him, and all of a sudden he's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for Kirk Cousins. Do you you don't have Marvin Jones anywhere, do you?
I don't.
Okay. Nor do I. He's
Do
on
you?
waivers in
Oh,
some
no.
leagues.
Actually, I do. I have him, and he's on my bench in 1 league. Obviously, I'm not going to play him over Galladay.
Right. Of course
And
not.
he's just sitting on my bench,
Right.
collecting all the touchdowns.
Yes.
All the touchdowns.
Yes. 40 points. Yes.
What are you going to do?
And if he's on waivers, are you running to pick him up?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
not gonna do
just
that again.
he's a boomer bust player. I'm not sold on Marvin Jones.
No.
Are you?
I mean, he shouldn't be on waivers. If he's on waivers, he shouldn't be on waivers anymore. Whether I start him or not, it's a whole other story. I mean, there's bye weeks this week. You might need him. In which case, that might be a good thing. You never know. They're playing the Giants, by the way. Remember that.
Yeah.
They're going to score.
They better.
They're going to score for
You know
sure.
who better score?
Yeah. Yep. Galladay.
You better score.
DeAndre Hopkins. Quietly, he's been back to life the last 3 weeks. It's, I know everybody's saying he's a buy low and he's been underperforming. You know what? He's doing all right. He's okay.
He hasn't been that great since week 1.
No, but he was good last night. And
Yeah.
he hasn't been bad either. He had a few bad weeks in the middle, but he hasn't really been bad.
Yeah, he's
You
just
know?
been like there.
Yeah. He's steady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have Chase Edmonds?
I
Yes,
do.
you do. And where was he this week?
On my bench.
Yeah, you didn't need him.
I didn't. Well, I
He
was
scored 190 in that league without him.
I
He
know.
scored 230.
I know. I scored the most points in that league. It's weird with him because it was a toss up between him or MVS. And at first, Edmonds was just getting all the touchdowns and MVS had a big fat 0 and I was literally sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
But then MVS, he got that long touchdown.
Yeah,
and, you know, he actually got just about it. No, not just about, but he got a lot of points. So I was like, okay, thank goodness. That could have been bad.
Yes.
But he had 34 fantasy points, the highest of any running back for week 7.
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's on waivers, he shouldn't be.
No.
Not even close.
He is a viable running back in that offense.
He's viable, I think, if David Johnson's healthy. I think they're going to use
I
him
agree.
more.
I agree.
They're going to use him more. So, Latavius Murray against the Bears. It's 2 straight weeks that a running back has torched the Bears.
Yep.
Josh Jacobs did it in London. Latavius Murray did it this week. Damn, man.
Good for him. 119 yards, 2 touchdowns. He caught 5 for 6 for 31 yards. And you know who they have next week?
Who do they have next
The
week?
Cardinals.
Yes, but who's going to be the running back?
Well,
It all comes down to that. You know, I got to tell you something. I would rather, on my Kamara teams, I'd rather be Murray this week.
really?
I'd rather have Murray because I know Murray's going to. Kamara's not right. He's not right. And I'd rather he play when he's right. And I also rather he play when Breeze is in there.
And when's their bye week again?
Week 9. Week
Yeah.
after this.
Well, then they might as well just hold him out.
Yeah. Absolutely. And hold Breeze out while you're at it.
Yeah, that
They're
too.
playing Arizona.
Yeah.
It's not like, they're not playing a real team.
And
Ouch.
Oh, jeez. Well, and Bridgewater it would be different if Bridgewater was 0-4 or 0-5 or however many games he's
He
played.
hasn't lost.
Right. He hasn't
They
lost.
did they lose one game?
No.
No, they haven't lost one game. So,
So why play? Why rush him back when you have a bye week? Just sit them both out. Let them relax.
right.
You'll be fine, guys.
And then they'll really be healthy when they come out of that bye.
Exactly.
So you might see that. You never know. So Dalvin Cook just keeps rolling along this
Yep.
year. What a year.
142 yards, 1
Yeah.
reception for 7 yards. He's the clear number 2 top running back this season
Yes.
under McCaffrey,
Yeah,
obviously.
absolutely. Cook
Yeah.
has been fantastic. League winner. And let's hope he stays healthy. If he stays healthy, you've done very well this year.
Yep.
And Alexander Madison's another guy that should not be on waivers. Somebody should own him. If you're a Cook owner, you need to have him.
Just
if you
in
don't,
case.
If you're not a Cook owner and you've got a roster spot,
You should
hey,
get him.
Might as well, right? Might as well stash him. We all know what wins leagues, and what wins leagues are those running back handcuffs.
Yep.
They win the leagues because somebody gets hurt, and we're going to talk about,
I get it, but it's hard with all these bye weeks.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing, no doubt. Bye weeks, it's impossible to stash. I get it.
Really is.
It really is hard.
Because
no
I have
doubt.
Henderson
Yeah.
in one of my leagues, and he's just sitting there.
Yeah, and you need the room.
And I don't know what to do anymore.
I get it.
I can't keep him.
You trade him to the girly owner.
Oh, no, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Offer him. No, seriously, the girl owner wants him. So you make a trade.
What kind of player would I get
Maybe,
in return?
I
for
don't know,
that?
maybe a fringe starter. Maybe like a wide receiver 3. Maybe like a running back 2 or 3.
Like a Tariq Cohen.
I try to do a little better than Tariq Cohen. I think you could do a little better than Tariq Cohen.
I can probably get Joe Mixon.
You know?
That's so
I
sad.
don't know if you want him.
No.
Yeah. Hey, Austin Eckler's back.
Yay.
There was a game.
He's so good.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's still viable.
Yes.
I really am.
He can play him every week.
For now.
You know what? He's better than Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon does not have a run over 7 yards this season.
That's gross.
Not one.
Yeah.
Melvin Gordon playing for a contract. Let's repeat that. Does not have a run over 7 yards.
Get your head in the game, Gordon. That's so weird. Do you think he's still not in game shape yet?
I don't know. Here's the other thing. The Chargers haven't won with him yet.
Yeah.
The Chargers were winning without him in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're not.
Hmm.
I mean, what the hell?
Things that make you go,
Things that make you go,
Hmm?
You think he's getting a contract at the end of the year?
Hmm.
Probably not.
That should be a segment.
Yeah.
The things that make you go,
It's very musical too.
Yeah.
Darren,
Things that make you go, Okay, sorry.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You
know that song?
No, now I do.
You know that song?
I don't know that
It's
song.
old 90s songs.
Yeah.
Things that make you go, Okay, sorry.
There you go.
Anyway.
Well, we don't even need to make a song. There's already been a song about it.
True.
Yeah. You have Darren Waller anywhere?
I don't, but I know you do.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Oh, I do.
He's a league winner.
Oh, yeah. Solid tight end.
Fantastic.
He's a top receiver for Carr, too.
Yeah, right now, especially if Tyrell Williams is out.
Yeah.
Like you don't even think about it with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
126 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. Very nice. I have a league. I should put this in the start question. I have a league where I've gotten this wrong every week. I have Kittle and Waller.
Oh, gosh. Are you playing matchups? Is that who you're putting
Well,
in?
I mean, I started Kittle versus the Redskins.
Yeah.
I should have started Waller against the Green Bay Packers, right? And I would have. Waller had 30 points on my bench. I lost that league.
Ooh. Did you know it was going to rain?
No.
Yeah.
But I'm not sitting Kittle against the Redskins.
But it was pouring.
I didn't listen. Come on. So what? Players can't play in the rain. Come on, give me a break.
But it wasn't just rain. It was
I know, but still, I didn't even think to switch it out.
Yeah.
Never thought to switch it out. I'm actually playing them both this week.
Oh, well, can you play one in your flex?
Now I can because I listen. I lost Thielen and Carry-On in this league.
Oh.
So now I have to. Yeah. So I'm playing them now.
Yeah. I mean, could you really play Waller over Carry-On or Thielen? No.
No, and it's a non-PPR league.
Trade one of them away.
I'm trying to. I actually am actively making offers. So. And now, we could be here till next week with this list.
Oh.
But we'll just get to what we have for who crapped the bed? Did you crap the bed? Did I crap the bed? Did Cliff Kingsbury crap the bed?
Yes, he did.
We all want to know who crapped the bed. Crap the bed!
He had diarrhea.
Wow. Matt Ryan. We don't ever put players that got hurt on this list because it's not fair. But he stunk before he got hurt.
Yeah.
He was sticking up the joint anyway. So
And
he gets on this list.
Well,
Matt Ryan crapped the bed.
And two, because he was supposed to have this like huge game. And even before going out, like you said, 16 for 27, 159 yards and an interception.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes.
Interesting side note. Schaub will get his first start since 2015.
Matt Schaub. I
Schaub.
think is the very first quarterback I ever owned in fantasy football.
Oh, are you gonna try to pick him up?
No.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I went 0-9 before I won a game that year. So no. I don't have good memories of Matt Schaub.
Sorry.
No.
He's got a bad taste in your mouth.
Yes.
Other interesting fact about Schaub.
Yes.
Do you know he is 38 years old and he's 6'6"?
Wow.
He's 6'6".
Damn, man.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. He's
Jeez.
a big guy.
Yeah, that's a big
And he'll be
dude.
starting possibly for the Atlanta Falcons.
If you
Ryan might play. It's not done, but yeah, I like that.
Roll Schaub out on a
Yeah, I know, because I know you with your over 30 players.
and
Yes.
he's 38.
Yeah.
He's old. He need his cane to walk out on the field.
Unbelievable. Yes.
An extra tall one since he's so tall.
The ageist Christina Shaw. Well, here's a young guy that crapped the bed. Carson Wentz crapped the bed.
Oh my gosh. Cost probably so many leagues in fantasy football this week.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he even gets 10 more points and I win.
Yeah. Throw another touch. I mean, throw another touchdown maybe? Possibly?
There was so much pressure from Dallas. It was insane.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on.
Eagles
with
didn't
them.
show up.
No. And it sucks even more because Wentz is kind of scary to start the next couple weeks because he's got some really
terrible matchups.
Tough matchups.
Yes.
So it's kind of hard on who you're going to start if you're going to even start him at all.
Yeah. I thought they need a wide receiver, and there's been wide receivers traded today, so we'll be talking about that.
Deshaun Jackson needs to come back.
They need a wide receiver. They got to make a trade. Yeah. They might need to make a trade. Kyler Murray, his team won the game. He crapped the bed. That's because Chase Edmonds went off.
Yeah,
and
they didn't really need him.
They didn't need him. And while we're at it, Larry Fitzgerald crapped the bed. Mm-hmm. That was one of the starts of the week for everybody. Larry Fitzgerald against the Giants with no Christian Kirk in the lineup. That was a surefire hit.
Yep.
And he did nothing.
It's never a surefire hit in fantasy football.
That was a surefire hit.
And they have a really tough matchup this week against the Saints,
Yes.
who nearly killed Wentz.
Yes.
So Kyler Murray's not looking good for this next game either.
And speaking of the Arizona Cardinals, if you started David Johnson this week, you got screwed.
Oh.
Now,
He only played 3 snaps.
he played the first snap.
3 snaps.
He played the first snap of the
That's
game.
so sad.
Chase Edmonds comes in. At one point, Chase Edmonds was vomiting on the sideline, and David Johnson came in and played 2 more snaps for him.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yes. And then as soon as Chase Edmonds was fine, David Johnson went back out and sat for the rest of the game, and Chase Edmonds played the rest of the game.
Why was he vomiting?
I don't know. I didn't hear why.
Oh, interesting.
Right. That is what happened. So David Johnson played the first snap. Now, maybe David Johnson, Cliff Kingsbury said he didn't feel right on that first snap, so maybe that's what happened. Some people said that, but the first thing he said was, "I was just going to play him on an emergency basis anyway." Well, thanks for telling us. Although I'm not one of these guys that I don't go with the fantasy community about getting mad at the coach. You know what? He has a right to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's the coach.
You know, it's unfortunate for us, but you know what? If he decided that David Johnson was only going to play on an emergency basis, he doesn't need to tell us that.
Yeah. Well, I
Sorry.
mean, why would they anyway?
No.
It's their team. They're going against, obviously, another team who is reading these same things that we are.
Right. It's unfortunate, and if you started him, you got screwed.
I mean, it is frustrating. Obviously, there's this lingering injury going on with with Johnson, and it's
And they were working out Jay Ajayi yesterday,
good.
which says something.
Yeah.
That tells you that he's not right. He might miss this week too, so we'll see. Kenny Golladay. Well, you know, look, if Marvin Jones was great, some reason we can't get good things, right? We can't get both. It's like the Godwin Evans thing. They've 1 week this year they've been great.
Yeah,
but other than that, it's one or the other, right?
Yeah.
Right. And this week,
2 targets.
right.
1 of 2 targets, 21 yards. They just have such good receivers on that team, and it's we need Kenny Golladay at the Eagles.
Yeah, right.
Can we have that, please?
Good luck with that.
That would be awesome.
But you're not sitting Kenny Golladay.
No, and that's what's frustrating.
Especially in a plus matchup, you're not sitting Kenny Golladay. I mean, he wasn't a plus matchup against Minnesota, but you're not sitting him.
No.
He's been that good. You're playing him. You got screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Devontae Freeman.
From the high to the low.
Yes. Threw a punch. Got thrown out of the game.
That was funny.
That's a bad crapper right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not because of he played bad. It's just because his ego got the best of him.
He wasn't doing much before then. He was sticking up the joint. The whole team was. It was the Falcons. The Falcons were getting their rear ends kicked.
Yeah.
You know?
He carried 7 times for 19 yards.
Yep.
Oof.
Yep.
What's that?
He hasn't really been doing great running the football. He's been catching a lot.
Yeah. But he only had 3 targets anyway.
But
2 for
that
3.
team's a mess. That team's a real mess.
They are.
Philip Lindsay crapped the bed on Thursday night. Thank you.
You know, Philip Lindsay has only had 3 really good weeks.
Yeah.
If you really look at it.
Yes. But he hasn't been bad.
No, but he's just been blah.
It's been better than Joe Mixon.
Yeah, true.
He's almost been better than Le'Veon Bell.
Wow. That's a hard pill to swallow.
It's pretty hard pill to swallow. You're starting him every week.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He's not, he's going to have great weeks. He's going to have midweek, but he's like, you're starting him every week. You're not even questioning it.
Yeah.
So, but he crapped the bed on Thursday for sure. Evan Ingram.
Oh, jeez. Womp, womp, womp.
Tight ends against Arizona. Where were you, Evan Ingram?
I don't know.
Surefire. 20 points. Red Ellison scored.
Yeah.
Why didn't Evan Ingram score?
I don't know.
Come on.
That was frustrating.
That was awful.
Yeah. How many fantasy points did he get?
Nah, he like 2.
Oh, I don't have
It
Ingram.
was awful.
Oh, sorry, Ingram owners.
Yeah. And, not to mention the triple tight end, like the 3 studs. Kittle, Ertz, Kelsey. Kelsey was okay. Mm-hmm. Kittle and Ertz stunk.
Well, the weather, again, was so... Not that you would not play Kittle anyway, but did you see the mess on the field?
Yeah, it was a mess. But Kittle hasn't been great. You know who hasn't been great? Zach Ertz hasn't been great.
I was listening to another one of the podcasts I listened to, and they had a good point. They were saying that Ertz had a really fantastic year last year, but considering 2016, 2017, he was on pace about as this year is. So if you take out 2018, technically he's having a normal year.
Yeah, but that's not what you drafted him for. You didn't draft him in the third round to get that production.
I agree, but
if you drafted him in the 7th round, he'd give you that. You'd be thrilled.
I agree, but did you really think he was going to have another 2018? I mean, that was like a crazy year.
That's the price you paid. It's
right.
Like if you're paying that price, that's what you expect, and you didn't get it. So you're frustrated with him this year.
And that's
you could have waited on and gotten Austin Hooper.
Yeah, true. But you didn't know what Austin Hooper was going to be at the time when you were drafting.
No, but like if you waited and you took a chance on that, you did a lot better. If you waited on a tight end, if you waited for Mark Andrews or Austin Hooper or Darren Waller, you're doing better than if you paid up for Ertz.
Right. And what's also interesting is Dallas Goedert. Like, why? I think maybe, do you think they're double teaming Ertz so bad that Goddard is just open and on the field and they're trying to go with the 2 tight ends? I don't know.
Goddard might be one of their better receivers. Their receiving stinks without Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
Alshon gets hurt all the time. Nelson Aguilar can't catch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Well, all of his he caught all of his targets. He caught 4 targets.
Mm-hmm.
He had 69 yards and a touchdown. He led the team in receiving. I mean, it doesn't say much. The team did horrible in general. The Eagles did horrible. But, I mean, what does that say? Why is Goddard getting... Does Ertz and Goddard need to be in all the time?
I think Goddard needs to be considered now.
Yeah.
Because they're receiving so horrible. They're throwing Miles Sanders out there as a receiver.
Yeah.
He didn't do much this week, but last week he did. Mm-hmm. But they have really bad receivers. So Mark Ingram crapped the bed. Mark Ingram's been solid, but another guy that for me isn't doing what I thought he'd do. Also is not catching passes. So now, is he a plug and play every week, or is he like let's wait and see? They're on bye this week, so you don't have to make this decision week 8.
I still think you have to play him. He has 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's all, but he's touchdown dependent.
It's
if he doesn't score,
right,
you get nothing out of him this year.
And he's old. There's that ageism again,
yes,
Christina.
Yeah, he's not even 30, and he's old for you.
Yeah, well, for running back. And Lamar
but
Jackson.
He's not playing old. He's just it's the usage.
Yeah,
they don't throw to him, and he's touchdown dependent.
And Lamar Jackson likes to run it himself.
That too,
which is frustrating.
That too. So,
but you still have to play him.
Yeah,
he's got 7 touchdowns. It's more than a lot of.
I don't know. Okay, do you have to play Melvin Gordon every week?
I think you need to be patient with Melvin Gordon.
Oh boy.
How do you sit Melvin Gordon? Do you sit Melvin Gordon?
I look at matchups. He's not an absolute start for me. He's not. They're playing the Bears. Now the Bears have been torched by running backs, but I don't think Gordon is going to torch him. Eckler might.
That's rough.
Yeah. I don't think he's a must start.
I think he still is.
Okay.
I think we have to be patient with him.
The guy has not had a run over 7 yards this year.
Oh, I know.
That's not a must start. Period.
But he's Melvin Gordon.
And he fumbled at the goal line.
Oh, that was hard to watch.
I mean, it was hard to watch. Couldn't get in.
You have one job.
Yeah.
You have one job.
So, I mean, it's sometimes it's not about looking at the name. It's just look at the person. Like you're watching the guy. And we watched a lot of that.
Yeah.
And he looks terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the thing. So you want to start a guy that looks terrible?
No.
Right? See, I think you have to think about it. Joe Mixon, another guy, name value, he's doing nothing. The bust of the year.
Cincinnati is without 3 offensive linemen, not even including the 2 linemen that they lost before the season started.
Right.
They're just a mess.
Yeah.
And they face the Rams this week?
Good luck with that.
Right. And they have allowed 3.7 yards per carry. You sit him this week.
Yeah. Watch him go off because it would be just so ridiculously unpredictable. But you're not playing him.
I don't think I am.
No, I'm not.
I'm giving up hope.
I'm trying to sit him wherever I can.
Yeah, with the bye weeks, I mean, you might
Bye
have
weeks
to
are very-
play.
yes.
You might have to play him, but
Right.
if you have another player that you can plug in there,
Yeah, it's rough.
I would. Mixon or Gordon.
Wow. None of the above.
Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah. I don't have to think about that. That's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, news and injuries. So, obviously, the biggest thing that happened last week was Patrick Mahomes dislocated his kneecap.
Ooh, he looked like he was in pain.
Yeah, but he walked off the field. So, it was good.
Yeah, after they popped it back in.
Yeah,
oh,
it was not very good looking. Week to week.
Yeah, they say 3 weeks, if not sooner, but 3 weeks is week 11, which is November 18th. Week 12, they're on a bye.
Right.
So why don't you just bring him back week 13? But
So if that's the case.
being without him for till week 13. Well, yeah, to week 13.
Yeah. So yeah, that's 6 weeks.
That's a long
5 weeks. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 weeks from now. Would you trade him?
No.
If you were 2-5.
No.
Okay.
Would you?
If I was 2-5? Yeah. I'm not gonna win with him. He's not playing in week 13. If I'm 2-5 and I need to win, and somebody wants to give me a good player for him.
All right. Who?
I don't know. If somebody wants to give me, it depends what somebody wants to give me. He's Patrick Mahomes. Somebody might take a risk because there's an unknown with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'd trade him in a heartbeat. If I were 5-2, I wouldn't trade him.
Yeah, because you'll survive that.
Yeah, because I'll survive it. But if I were 2-5, hell yeah.
Are you trading for another quarterback?
No.
Okay.
Trading for a piece. I'm streaming a quarterback. I'm streaming Ryan Tannehill. I'm streaming Sam Darnold, which is impossible to talk about after last night. We didn't even put Sam Darnold on the crap to bed list, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the biggest bed crapper of them all for the week.
Well, they were playing the Patriots.
But they're playing, And you weren't using Sam Darnold. That's why we didn't put him on the list.
No,
if you were
no,
using
no.
Sam Darnold, then that's then you have problems.
Yeah.
But I totally would trade Patrick Mahomes, depending on my situation.
I just hope I play a Pat Mahomes owner in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Let's get some luck on my side.
Yeah. Matt Ryan, high ankle sprain, said to be mild, might play this week, but they're on bye next week. If I had to make a bet, I think he's out. I think he'll be out till week 10.
No, yeah, I don't think he's playing.
Right. I think Matt Schaub's going to play.
I think they already ruled him out for week 8.
No. They did not. No,
Okay.
No, he wants to play.
All right.
So, 2 big wide receiver trades. Let's get to those. Mohamed Sanu traded to the Patriots for a second-round pick.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Like they need more wins.
Right. Now, what does this mean? Is Sanu an automatic pickup? Probably, but temper expectations. Is Josh Gordon a drop?
No.
Might be. I don't think you can say no definitively.
I don't think you can say yes definitively.
He hasn't been good as it is. Like, he hasn't been good, and now they traded for Sanu.
Yeah.
I think he's very, very considerable for drop.
Drop. Gordon.
Yes.
Pick up Sanu.
Yes.
If you're a Gordon owner.
Yes. If Sanu's on waivers, Sanu might be on waivers.
I don't know.
Hell yeah, absolutely I would.
Absolutely.
I
kind of want to see what Sanu's going to do with the Patriots first before I drop Gordon.
I would drop Gordon for a few people this week.
Hmm.
I think Gordon is very considerable to be dropped. He also might not be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Jacoby Myers is an absolute drop. If you had him. I started him in a league last night, so obviously he's a drop.
Ooh.
I won that league. It's okay.
All right.
But, yeah, drop.
All right.
You have to consider dropping Josh Gordon for this. Emmanuel Sanders was traded from the Denver Broncos to the San Francisco 49ers today. Just happened. Right before we went, quote, on the air.
Yes.
Yes, we call this on the air.
Quote.
Yes, quote. So there you go.
I like this too.
I love this.
Yeah.
I don't think it changes that much because they don't throw the ball very much.
Yeah.
But Sanders is there. Obviously, been holding on to Deebo Samuel for some reason. You can get rid of him. Even Dante Pettis is probably done for this year in terms of fantasy.
Yeah.
Deshaun Hamilton becomes a pickup.
Mm-hmm.
I would temper expectations there a little bit. He's not great,
right?
But he's definitely a pickup. And Cortland Sutton, if you have him, you've been doing pretty well.
Yeah.
So,
Cortland Sutton has been a nice, steady player.
Very steady. Been very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Brees might play this week. We don't know.
Practiced. Well,
Yeah.
if he practices this week.
But again, they're on bye next week, so we don't know. We advocate holding them both out.
Again,
Let Bridgewater and Murray play against Arizona. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Right.
I know this is the NFL and you play your starters, but I don't know why you would risk that.
Just let them rest. They're doing fine. Come back after the bye week. I know Breeze is probably itching to get back, but dude,
Right.
you're 40-some years old. Just sit on your couch.
Ageist. Even with Drew Brees, she's an ageist, ladies and gentlemen. Even with Drew Brees.
Yep.
Yeah, ageist. Mm-hmm. Cam Newton out. He will not play week 8. Kyle Allen starting week 8.
That's smart.
Are we going to see Cam Newton this year? Are we going to see him for the rest of the year?
Yeah.
You think?
I think you'll see him.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. He was not doing so great before.
Well, he's been hurt.
Yeah.
We're going to have to start talking about Cam Newton in the future as being not fantasy relevant anymore.
That's so sad.
Yeah. Now, he's only in his early 30s, but he's an old early 30s. That body's been taken. Body has been beat
up. Yep.
Problems.
Because he runs like a nutcase.
Yes.
And it hurt him.
Yeah, we're running quarterbacks. You got to be, Russell Wilson has tamed his running over the years. That's why he's staying healthy.
That's what they do.
Yeah. But, Cam never did.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just broke. Kerryon Johnson had a procedure on his knees going on IR.
Jeez. No. This sucks, man.
Yeah.
Out of all my leagues, I have him the most. I have him 3 times. And it's really, oh man.
Yeah. That's brutal. Utterly
8 weeks?
brutal. Yep.
Yeah, so he's in fantasy relevant. He's done.
Yeah, you can drop him.
Oh God.
I have not been more wrong about a player than Kerryon Johnson this year. This was the biggest one I missed. I was so high on him. I loved him going into the year.
I know, but
he wasn't great to begin with, and now he's done for the year again.
But we were all high on Kerryon Johnson. A lot of people.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying we're not wrong. We all did it,
No.
but still. That's brutal.
Well,
utterly brutal.
Go find
Ty Johnson.
Ty Johnson.
Hello, fantasy.
Yep.
Adam Thielen. He practiced. No, he did not practice, but he thinks he's going to try to play Thursday. I don't think he's playing Thursday.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
They said that there's no major damage to his right hamstring,
Right.
so that's good. I think he's unlikely
But
to
they're
play.
playing the Redskins. So sit him out Thursday. Play him next week.
Diggs is going to be happy.
Oh, boy.
Woo! He's going to be like, catch, give me a catch.
Oh, that league I traded Stephon Diggs to get Kerryon Johnson.
Oh, rats.
That's happened. Will Fuller's going to be out for a while. What a shock.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Pulled his hamstring.
Yep.
But you know what that means. Kiki, do you love me? Sorry.
You sure of that?
I don't know.
Kenny Stills?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why not Kiki?
Maybe. It might be Kiki. Yeah.
I like Kiki.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 to 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And we don't have any info on Alvin Kamara, right?
No.
Nothing.
We're just waiting on
We're
that.
just waiting.
AJ Green? Are we going to see him this year? Is he going to play?
I don't know. The Bengals are just suffering so bad. I don't think they should just sit him out.
Yeah.
He's not expected to be back until after October 29th.
Well, they have their bye week. So it's week 8 he's out, week 9's their bye.
Right.
So are we playing him this year? Is he going to play?
I don't know. The
Yeah.
Bengals need him.
Yes.
I mean, they're just bad.
They're bad. And Devontae Adams, he might play this week. We don't know yet. Depends. It's turf toe. Just depends how he feels. We'll see what happens with him.
Is turf toe really that bad?
Apparently, it's really, really, really painful, Christina.
Really?
Yes. Like really, really, really painful.
What is it like? It's just like a jam of the. It's like a toe jam,
but it
right?
Really, really hurts.
Toe jam.
Yes, it's toe jam.
It's toe jam.
Toe jam football. Monkey finger. Coca-Cola.
Toe jam.
Beatles. Anyway.
So,
hopefully he plays.
mm-hmm.
Let's go to the waiver wire. Let's go to the waiver wire. Let's go to the waiver wire.
I need to write a song.
Yes, you do.
I say this every week.
I know. You haven't written one.
Sorry.
Chase Edmonds, if he's available, go get him. Lat Murray, if he's available, go get him. We're just going through those too quickly. They should not be on waivers. If they're on waivers, go get them.
Yeah.
Period. Ty Johnson is your number 1 pickup this year.
Yes. Yes. I mean, there's nothing else to say. Just
You're breaking the bank.
You're breaking the bank.
Yeah.
What? 30% of your fab budget?
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Go get him.
Absolutely. Ty Johnson. Go get him. Kenny Stills. Interested?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's got good matchups coming up too. The
He
Raiders,
does.
The Jags.
With the Fuller injury, Kenny Stills and Kiki Kute.
Kiki, do you love me? No.
No.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm singing it
Oh,
right.
you know. That's it. How about Ryan Tannehill? You interested?
Not really. Maybe
Threw for 300 yards this week, and he's playing Tampa Bay.
I don't know.
I'd stream him.
Maybe in deeper leagues, and I don't think I'd use a waiver priority on him.
No, I wouldn't use a waiver priority on him.
Maybe he'd be like an after midnight
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely stream him, though.
for 1 week.
Oh, hell yeah. Against Tampa Bay.
I just can't trust Tannehill. Sorry.
Threw for 300 yards this week.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Zach Pascal,
I
the
can't
Colts.
trust him.
You interested?
Yes. He's had 3 touchdowns in the last 4 games. He's averaging over 10 yards per target. I think he's an efficient wide receiver.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah. I'm middling on him.
Midland?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, we'll see.
You're making a Midland face, too.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not spending much on him.
No, I wouldn't spend much. I mean, maybe he'd be like let's say if I tried for Johnson first, Zach would be like maybe second or third.
Yeah, I don't think the volume's there enough for him. That's the thing. I mean, he's just like, a late night pickup maybe, after midnight pickup. I'm not really like going crazy about him though.
Well, if you need a wide receiver, I think
Yeah.
you should.
What about Chris Herndon? Boy, that team needed tight end.
Yeah.
Holy cow, they need a tight end after what happened to Darnold last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
They need a short passing option too.
Yeah. And
Can Darnold not throw bombs when they're, every play? Every play was a bomb. How about underneath passes? What the hell?
How about a little shuffle pass?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Chris would be a good streaming tight end. He's got an easy schedule coming up, which is good.
Yes.
So yeah, I like Chris Herndon.
Okay. Chris Herndon
Especially in the cesspool of tight
in the
ends.
cesspool of tight ends. But after you've done all this work and it's after midnight.
Wait.
Oh, by the way, Deshaun Hamilton goes on this list too.
No, and
Yeah.
Corey Davis.
Oh, Corey Davis absolutely goes on this list.
Yes. He's only 41% owned in Yahoo and 44% owned in ESPN.
Yeah.
So definitely Corey Davis.
A.J. Brown's considerable too.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey Davis preferably though.
Yeah. I would maybe do Brown.
He woke up this week with Tannehill.
I would do Brown after midnight. We have a lot of after midnight players too.
Yeah.
Especially if you need 'em.
Let's get to those. The after midnight players, the after midnight specials. Because, after you've prioritized all these as a people, there are a few people out there. There are a few players that are lonely. They're just lonely, and they need your company. They need your attention.
They need to be cuddled. Ooh.
So who are you cuddling?
That was nice,
Well, I'll tell
Kenny.
you who I'm cuddling.
Who are you cuddling?
Who am I cuddling? Believe it or not, if Adam Thielen's not playing, there are a few of those Vikings, those sexy Vikings, you want to take good care of this week, like Kyle Rudolph.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, he's
Ageist,
old.
ageist.
He's old.
The ageist Christina Shaw. Kyle Rudolph. Ole Johnson is another one that if he doesn't play, he's the plug and play for the Vikings.
There's a lot on after
Herb
midnight.
Smith Jr., the other tight end, the younger tight end.
Oh, I like
Yes,
him better.
I know you like those younger tight ends. Yeah. How about J.D. McKissick?
That's another
Because,
good one.
Now Ty Johnson's your pickup, so.
They're probably going to split carries.
Oh, I don't think he's a full-time back.
No, you don't think so?
No, he's just sitting there after midnight waiting for you to call him.
He needs a little cuddle partner. Wait, I got a good one too.
Oh yeah. for after
This is
midnight?
pretty deep.
Yeah.
Ready?
It's like an orgy tonight. After midnight.
Wendell Smallwood.
Wendell Smallwood.
AP's got that ankle injury.
Wow.
Chris Thompson's got that turf toe.
Wendell Smallwood's like an old friend for an Eagle fan.
He is. They might need him.
They might.
He might be the starting running back for the
Oh
Redskins.
boy, Wendell Wendell Smallwood.
Wendell
That's a good one.
Smallwood.
Wendell Smallwood. After midnight. All these people that need your attention after midnight. Go get him.
He might be. I was gonna say something. No, I'm not gonna.
What are you gonna say? Something about Smallwood?
Yes!
I know you. I know you. I know you well.
Too far.
Would you like some Smallwood after midnight?
Yes!
Walked into that one.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, God.
My dirty mind.
Yeah, you're disgusting. You disgust me, Christina.
No, I don't. You guys love it out there in our podcast world.
Yeah. How about my overthought of the week?
What do we got?
Let's go. Quarterbacks. I keep getting quarterbacks wrong.
Oh, yeah?
Every week. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm 0-7 in one league because I've started the wrong quarterback for 3 weeks out of the 7.
Oh, God.
That's why I don't carry 2 quarterbacks. But in this league, because I had Gardner Minshew and I had Matthew Stafford, and I just got tempted by the wrong guy every week instead of plugging in Matthew Stafford. That's why I said you start Matthew Stafford every week.
Did you learn your lesson now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Too late. 0-7.
Yeah.
I haven't had an 0-7 team since the first year I played fantasy. It was inside Matt Schaub as my quarterback. Yeah.
So what happened? What's going on with this 0-7 team? Are you having bad luck or injuries?
It stunk early, and I made some trades, and then a little bit of bad luck. But I'm still like, it's just Ezekiel Elliott, Julio Jones, now Melvin Gordon.
Yeah.
But Melvin Gordon isn't great.
Yeah. But you knew that going into
Yeah.
drafting
Delaney Walker's been crap.
Yeah.
Tyler Boyd's been crap.
You took risks.
I don't think I did. I didn't think Tyler Boyd was a risk. I didn't think Tyler Boyd was a bad pick.
Well, you did with Gordon.
Well, I didn't. No, I traded for Gordon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't think. And I traded for Julio Jones. I have Cortland Sutton on this team, too. It's a good team.
Yeah.
I think now it's going to start winning. It's just too late.
Yeah.
Frustrating. Frustrating as hell. Just awful.
Well, now you learned your lesson about Stafford.
Yeah, no, you play Stafford.
Play him.
Yeah.
When's our bye? 2 weeks.
They already had it.
Oh, they already had it?
Yeah, they already had it.
Week 4?
Week 5.
Week 5, yeah.
I'll give you another overthought that almost cost me a league. I would have screamed if this cost me a league last night. Standard league, non-PPR. That's the key to this, right? I'm tied with my opponent going in. Where I think I had a 0.2 lead. He's got Tom Brady. I have Philip Dorsett. How can I possibly win that?
Yeah.
Like, the only situation I can win that is if Philip Dorsett has a Marvin Jones performance where he has 4 touchdowns, right? And then he outscores the quarterback.
Yeah, how would you outscore the quarterback?
You almost can't, especially in a non-PPR.
Well, you can if he passes a lot, too.
Right, but if it was PPR, it's a different story. PPR, he could outscore the quarterback.
Right.
He gets the point per catch.
Right.
But in non-PPR, it's nearly impossible.
Right.
So I'm like, well, what am I doing here? I'm going to switch him out, and I put Brandon Bolden in. I thought Brandon Bolden could steal a touchdown the way he's been the last couple of weeks, and maybe I could steal a win, right? Mm-hmm. And Brandon Bolden got an early carry, and then he got an early goal line carry, didn't get in. Philip Dorsett still ended the night with like almost 10 points, and Brady only had a little over 11.
Oh.
So and at one point in the third quarter, Dorsett was outscoring Brady, especially after Brady threw that interception.
Oh, that's where you would get minus points.
Right?
Yeah. Whoa.
Thankfully, Brady threw a few more passes and it didn't cost me. I would have screamed all over House of Blues last night if I doing that gig, if that had happened. If I'd lost that league because of that.
Jeez.
That would have been awful. But I don't think I did the wrong thing. How can a wide receiver in a standard league, unless a quarterback throws 4 picks and he scores 4 touchdowns, how can a wide receiver outscore a quarterback?
Right.
So I don't think I did the wrong thing.
No,
I had no other way to win.
Yeah.
That's the way I saw
So
it.
did you switch it like Sunday night?
Yeah.
Okay.
I dropped Dorsett for Brandon Bolden. Thought maybe Brandon Bolden could steal garbage time touchdowns or whatever it was.
Right.
Thought I could get lucky.
Yeah, it makes sense that you did that for sure.
Well, that's what I did. Overthought of the week.
Yeah.
So, you have an overthought this week?
No.
No. Just no thinking.
No thinking.
Yeah. Well, there you go. But you know what we do have? Are you kidding me?
Oh, this is going to be a long one today.
Yeah, go for it.
Who do you got?
Well, we know we can both go on Wentz.
5.8. I lost 78 to 89.
Yep.
and that team didn't play 2 players.
Mm-hmm.
Carson Wentz, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, he had Baker Mayfield. I was about to say Maker Bayfield. He had Baker Mayfield in his starting lineup.
Yes.
On a bye week.
Yep.
And he beat you.
And he beat me. That is horrific.
Brutal.
That just makes me want to vomit.
Yeah.
All over.
Like, why do you even play? Makes you not want to play.
It's bad luck.
Yeah.
And Johnson getting hurt.
Yep.
Yep.
That's pretty bad. So go ahead.
And
Christina.
here's my other one.
All right, yeah, okay.
I had Chase Edmonds and Marvin Jones on my bench.
Oh, yeah.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
Yeah.
Chase Edmonds, 35 points. Jones, 43 points. Thankfully, it didn't cost me. Well, no, if I would have plugged Jones in, but I'm not going to play Jones. And that's the thing. I can't get too upset about it. I mean, it just sucks when it's happening because you're like, oh, crap. But I'm not going to play him over Kenny Golladay.
No.
I'm not. And that's Kenny Golladay crapped the bed.
Right.
And if I had Marvin Jones in, yes, I would have won. But I would have never, that would have been a stupid decision. There's nothing you can do about it.
I get it.
Do you have any other than
No, that was mine. Wentz was mine.
All right.
So say it.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
Thank you.
That's all we got.
That's all we got.
It's not too bad.
It's all right. So
Take 2.
it's song time.
Take 2.
Song time for Miss Shaw.
Miss Shaw Shaw.
Miss Shaw Shaw.
Lady Shaw Shaw. It's Wednesday night. Who should you choose? Make the right choice so you win, not lose. Start or sit. Start or sit. Start or sit. All about the glissando.
It sure is.
Who do we got?
Who do we got? LaShawn McCoy or Matt Breida? I have this every week.
Oh, I'm so sick of this question, Kenny. I don't know. Who did you play last week?
Breida.
Who did they play?
San Francisco's playing Carolina. Kansas City's playing Green Bay. Can't stop running backs. I'm going McCoy.
Yeah. Fine.
I know you hate him.
No, but not in this instant.
Yeah.
I don't like Breida either. So
Yeah.
McCoy.
And Breida's young. There's not ageism with you.
Yeah. It's just he's just there. Yeah, McCoy.
If we were visual, I would try to find that picture that Christina Shaw has with LaShawn McCoy when she was such a huge LaShawn McCoy fan. And all of a
because
sudden,
he was on the Eagles and it was 8 years
turned,
ago.
She has turned on LaShawn McCoy.
That picture was like
If
5 years ago.
LaShawn only knew when he took that picture with you what you'd be saying about him on a podcast a few years later.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Uh-huh.
All right, I got one.
Yeah, go.
Chase Edmonds or Tariq Cohen?
That's a toughie. Chase Evans.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
they're
hard,
playing the
but
Saints. I'm still playing Chase Evans.
It's hard, but it's not. Right.
I'm
Exactly.
playing Chase Edmonds regardless of David Johnson.
Really?
Yeah, I'm playing
Over
him anyway.
Tariq. Yeah, Tariq's just been...
Tariq hasn't been good.
But here's the thing with Tariq Cohen. He's never getting a 0. Tariq Cohen is getting fantasy points.
But nor is Chase Edmonds. He's not getting a 0 lately.
No, I know. But I mean, I'm just saying Tariq Cohen's been like, bleh.
Yeah.
You know, as we've been saying
He's
all
bottom
podcast.
feeder, but he's still feeding.
But he's still getting, 10, 9, 7, which is better than a big fat 0.
You're right.
But yes, I think I'm going to do Edmonds too.
Tariq Cohen or Matt Breida?
Cohen.
No way.
No?
Not on your life. No. Okay.
Not on my life?
No, I'm doing Breida. If that was my choices, I'm doing Breida.
All right.
I'm not a big Tariq Cohen guy. I don't have Tariq Cohen in any leagues. I'm not a Tariq Cohen guy. He's one of those players that drives me crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I had to get him because I traded for him because I had no running backs.
Yes.
And now my scrappy team.
Yeah, you're 5-2 in that league.
I'm in second place.
All right, how about that?
I got one up on you, Kenny.
That's it. Mm-hmm. I'm 5-2 as well.
Yeah, but I got more points.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You keep enjoying it.
I am.
Whatever. How about Latavius Murray or Todd Gurley? I know that sounds crazy to ask. And obviously if Kamara's playing, then this is not viable. But if Kamara's out and you can start Latavius Murray against the Arizona Cardinals instead of Todd Gurley and his bum whatever he's dealing with, Would you do it?
Yes. I'm kind of scared of Gurley.
Yeah.
He's all banged up, and they've been saying this since the beginning of the year. That's why Gurley fell like he did, because he was banged up, and it's holding true, sadly.
I agree. I'm doing it.
So Murray.
I am too. I'm doing it.
But if Kamara plays...
Oh, if Kamara plays, it's not a question.
It's not a question.
Yeah, you're playing Gurley.
Yeah.
You can't play. You cannot play Latavius Murray if Kamara plays.
No.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
But Lat Murray can win you a week.
Lat Murray.
He absolutely can win you a week. He won me a week in a lot of leagues.
Me too.
Absolutely. So there you go.
I was a little nervous too about it, honestly. So I'm glad he showed up.
Yeah,
for sure.
So we've come toward the end. We got one more thing to do.
I don't want to do it.
No.
At the beginning of this podcast, Kenny and I looked at each other and we said, who are we going to bury this week? And we're trying to think of things. We're trying to think of funny things or something different because, no one really got hurt that bad. And we've had a very lucky season where we haven't had these substantial injuries. But midway through our podcast, we got breaking news.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here to bury the 2000, what year am I in? 2019 fantasy season.
It's early.
Of Kerryon Johnson. You might come back in week 16, but you waiting? I'm not.
No.
It's like creepy music this week because I'm sad, but I'm also like angry. And the guy can't stay healthy.
No. Well, we learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah, we did. Kerryon Johnson cannot stay healthy.
Man.
May he rest in peace for the 2019 fantasy season. Unless you make it to the championship game.
And even then, I don't know if I'm going to play him anyway.
True.
Rest in peace, Kerryon.
Bye, Kerryon.
Now I have to replace you in 3 leagues. 3! I'm going to be waiver wire heavy tonight, Kenny.
What's your percentage for Ty Johnson? Not going to say it on air?
No.
It's been a really rough year. A really rough year,
Kenny.
Really
rough.
On the waiver wire.
But this week, it's not.
It's not so rough this week. I'm hunting running backs.
It's going to be a fun waiver wire this week. It really is.
I'm going home and I'm doing my work. And for that, my name's Kenny Davidsen.
And I'm Christina Shaw.
Where do you find us?
Of course, you guys know you listen every week, hopefully. But if you don't, and this is your first time, please look us up. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube.
See you next week.
Bye. Hope you get your waiver priorities.